everyone, it's Morgan and welcome back to Morgan's Journal. Hi, I hope you guys are having a great week this week. Today we are going to do our weekly budgeting. So when this goes up, it should be Easter, so happy Easter to everyone who celebrates. I hope you guys are having a great Easter if you do, or if not, just hope you're having a great Sunday. I am wearing my egg cardigan. It's my fried egg cardigan. You see the whole sleeve has a bunch of little eggs on it and they have little faces, some little faces. It's one of my favorite cardigans, one of my favorite egg cardigans, because I do have two egg cardigans, believe it or not. But one I packed away since it's getting warmer, but this one's a little bit lighter and I really, really like it. So bringing in a little bit of Easter spirit, I guess. Look, I just love the fried egg aesthetic. It's so cute, like 10 out of 10. But so I'm wearing this today, and we're going to be doing our weekly budgeting worksheet. So today's check is going to be very low compared to even the lower ones that we've had. Because today we are budgeting. Let's do that. Today is the 29th is when we get paid, so 3/29 from work. We're getting paid $306. Like, okay, nobody freak out. I know the first thing you're thinking is, oh my god, $306 is basically rent. How are you gonna pay for anything else? We're gonna get through it here, but the best thing about today is it's a magic month. So that means we already have rent covered, but we do still have a little bit of like moving out expenses that we will need to cover with this, about $160. So that's what we will be doing here. But we definitely already have the $1,200 we need for rent. It's the last time we'll be paying $1,200 for rent, and next month will be a lot better. So, and there's more magic months ahead where we'll actually have like a big dent to be able to put towards all of our things. But today it's just like, let's just make sure all of our priority envelopes are getting stuffed today. So let's do rent, which is due on the 1st for one. Hold on, let me adjust the lighting right quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I apologize. I was trying to use a secondary light to see if it could like brighten up this like corner here, but it was casting too much of a shadow, I noticed in the viewfinder. So we're just gonna stick with this for right now, and I'll look at both later and see how it looks. But let's go with our fixed expenses. So let's do rent. I'm gonna do water, which I saw is due on the 2nd. Actually, I got the letter, the date. So we're gonna bring rent and water to the bank this weekend, so we can pay those. Electric is on the 15th. And one way I'm going to help us out here is I'm going to skip my Nelnet this week. That's my student loan. I know I should be putting towards it, but it's just for this week. We'll keep it back up next week. Apple's the one that needs to get paid down because it is the smaller debt and I'm trying to snowball it. And also right now that one's interest free, so I want to pay that down as fast as I can. So I am going to do Apple, and I'm also going to do my autosave. So Apple comes out, it's on the 1st. Autosave comes out on 29th. Okay, so rent, we're going to need, after what we have our move out expenses for that I owe the rental place, it's gonna be $160. I looked online. That's the difference between the $1,200 that I have and what it's owed. So I'm gonna owe $160. Water, we are going to do, if you guys remember last week, we upped water and electric to whole numbers because I pulled from those from the recent trip I had because I had way extra. So water, instead of 27 is going to be 30 from now on. Electric, instead of 34, is going to be 40 from now on. So I think I'm going to keep that. If it's too drastic of an amount in my next move, like at my next place, we'll reassess, especially since at that point we'll have another bill internet right here. So we'll figure that out at that point. But right now, water is 30, electric is 40, Apple is still a 50, and autosave is 10. So like I said, we're not doing Nelnet today because we'll need that extra money for these bills. Like, if we didn't have the extra fee for rent, I would pay Nelnet, and then I'd be able to stuff all my other stuff. So, let's do the math here, see what we have left. So, rent, 160, plus 30, plus 40, plus 50, plus 10, is 290. So, like you can see, it's a pretty close call this week with this budget here, but still under the amount that we got. So 306 minus 290 is 16. Okay, so not much for gas, groceries, or miscellaneous. Which gas, I put gas last week. I do want a little bit in gas because I don't know if I'll need gas, because I'm at half a tank, but anything can happen next week. So, gas. I think we're set on groceries, but I may also have some extra in my wallet if needed. So I won't do groceries, and miscellaneous I don't think I need to do, but I still want to do my 10 in car maintenance, because I want to consistently add that, especially since coming up, I realized in October there was another trip that I wanted to go on, and I need to start saving for that ASAP because I need to get a plane ticket and I need to save up for my part of this, like the stay, wherever we're staying. And then also just for stuff to buy, because it's going to be a shopping trip primarily. So I need to figure out how I want to break that down to save. And I think not this budget, but the next one will have a full check. And I'll be able to start doing that for April. Especially since we can lower rent at that point. We can lower rent to like $250 and then start saving up for those other things. Yeah, we can start saving up for those other things. Was there... Actually, no. Sorry, I'm just talking out loud. I need to think this out. Next month, I will still do rent at $300 because we are moving in before the 1st. I wanted to have some extra days before I move out of here on the 30th to like clean out my place and get everything moved out. So we're moving out like the weekend before that to give us enough time to be able to do that and clean the place and get everything moved out and look it over before our lease is up. So I think I'll leave this at $300, but I'll have to do the math next budget on what my actual expenses are to cover moving in, because I do have to pay like a it's not a la carte but I need to pay for that 5 days of rent that we'll have, plus the first month's rent. That's what I'll need to pay, because it'll be due on the 1st, so I'll have to pay all of it at once. So I'll probably just leave that at $300. We'll figure out the difference and then we'll do the math later, but that's next check. or next week. I'll do that behind the scenes. You'll know. Y'all will know. I'll update y'all. But all right, so sinking funds, I want to do car maintenance. And keep that at 10 because we've been doing that. I want to keep doing that after the issue with my car. The last thing I want is anything happening and I don't have anything in that envelope. We should be at like 60. I'm not sure. I think 60. I don't know. Okay, so 16 minus 10 is 6. So I'll have gas at 6. Because you never know. That $6 may come in clutch this week. Gas is going up, so I'm going to put that there. So now that we have all our numbers covered, let's add them up. All right, 290 plus 6 plus 10, 306. Cool. All right, so let's get down here to our cash stuffing column. So we'll do rent, water, electric. We don't do Apple and autosave. We do gas and car maintenance. Okay, so rent is 160. Almost wrote 300 by default. Water is 30. Electric is 40. Gas is 6. Car maintenance is 10. All right, so rent is 160, so we'll do 100. We can do a 50. Finally get some 50s in here. And then a 10. Water is 30, so we'll do a 20 to 10. Electric is 40, so 2 20s. Gas is 6, so let's do a 5 and a 1. Car maintenance is 10, so just in case I want to split that up, I'm not sure. I'm going to do 2 5s. So I'm going to do it like that. So let's add up this first column here. So 160 plus 30 plus 40 plus 6 plus 10. 246. Okay. 246. So we have a 100, 150, 3 20s, 2 10s, 3 5s, and a 1. So let's add up those columns. So it'll be 100 plus 50 plus 20 times 3 is 60 plus 2 10s is 20 plus 3 5s is 15 plus 1 is 246. So we will be cash stuffing $246 in our next video. Thank you so much for watching today, you guys. I know it's a little bit quick, and I know these numbers seem concerning because they're a lot less than normal, but as we can see here, we've got most of our bases covered. Student loans will be back to 50 next week. We're still able to put something in car maintenance, and we do have a little bit for gas. I think there's some left over in my wallet. We will check and see. If we do, it's going straight to gas. Just in case. But even if anything miscellaneous comes up, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna be okay. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great Sunday.